Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to take you shopping with me. I have gift card money to spend and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to buy yet. I do have numerous stores I can go to, but the gift card is for Hobby Lobby, so that will probably be our first stop. So if you're interested in shopping videos, I would love for you to join me and let's go shopping.
to get to know ya. 이미 시작된 걸. Just wait and see. How could you think I'm sweet?
time for me to share what I bought today. I've got my coffee and I've ate dinner. I'm ready to share. So let's get to it. So I went to Hobby Lobby, Target, a store called Gabe's. Never heard of it. And I have to say, I went in and it's a little overwhelming. If any of you know what a Gabe's is, you will completely understand because there is stuff everywhere. Did not buy anything in there. I actually was starting to get anxious and I left. Went to Michael's. Did not buy anything at Michael's. Went to Home Goods. Bought a couple things there. And then I ran next door to Ross to get makeup wipes. But that's pretty much the stores that I went to. My biggest haul by far is from Hobby Lobby. And it helped that I had a Mother's Day gift card. And then I did buy 3 things at Target. So let's get to it. Let's start with Target, just to get it out of the way. Bought this lampshade. It's like a tan gingham, tan brownish gingham. Love it, I love it, love it. I have idea of 2 places this could go. And I may be buying another one if I can't decide between the 2. So I purchased that from Target. And is there something else? I guess the only other thing that I bought from Target, I bought a bag of wheat flour and a bag of unbleached all-purpose flour so I can make my start my sourdough bread tonight. And that's all that I bought at Target. And then at Home Goods, I bought a dish strainer for my son's home. I was tired of using a dish towel, so I bought him that. And then for my plate rack that my husband built, if you haven't seen that video where I decorated it, I'll link it down in the description box so you can go check that out. But I found this plate at Home Goods. And I was needing more of the smaller size plate to go on the top. Thought that was very summery. Got that one. And then I found this one as well. I love this one. Probably will use this in the fall. Maybe summer, I'm not sure. So that is all that I bought at Home Goods. Now, and then like I said at Ross, all I purchased was makeup remover. So now, let's start with a Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure which one I want to start with first. I'll just do this. They were having a lot of sales, and I believe at this store anyway that I went to, the spring shop had gone 50% off. But first thing I've got was this thing of greens. I have a basket that I needed something for, so this will work perfect. And they also had a another basket that I had in my cart, but I ended up putting it back, that these fit in perfectly. So I may go back and get that. But that was one item that I got. Another item, I got a frame. And this is going to be for our bedroom. I'm going to be redoing our bedroom next week, I believe. So I just needed a few extra little pieces, and this frame will work perfect. And then they had, well, they had planner planner stickers on sale. So I grabbed 2 packages of those, of the small ones. And then I grabbed a package of this that has the date and the month. So I'm going to be working on some planner stuff while I'm here at my son's house. And then they had scrapbook paper on sale as well. So I grabbed that piece. I'm gonna cut it out and put it in a frame to go in our bedroom. And this one, I'm gonna cut out and use it in a frame in the living room or in the entryway for summer. And then these 2 I bought to do something with for 4th of July and Memorial Day. So I got those. And then I found a little decorative board that I'm going to use on my tier tray for the summer. You can see it. And then next, another little decorative object of a house I'm going to use, and I'm either going to use it on one of my pegs that I have throughout the house. I'm not sure which one though. And then I found another plate, a white scalloped plate that was on clearance. So I picked that up for my plate rack as well. I have my son's cats here beside me. They're looking through everything. And then, let's see, I think all the rest of the stuff is for my laundry room. I'm gonna be redoing it in the next couple weeks. First thing I bought was this tin box. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in. I may put like dryer sheets, something like that in this one. And then I also bought the smaller size, like this. And I'm not sure what I'll put in that either, but I do know all of this will be going in my laundry room. And then I've been looking at canisters to when I redo the laundry room. And I had some saved at Walmart that I liked. But I found these at Hobby Lobby that I liked a little bit better, and they were a little bit cheaper. So this is actually they had 3 different sizes, and this is the middle size. I didn't feel the need that I needed the really big one, so I just bought the medium size one. And then I bought 2 of the small size. This will probably be used for my powdered Tide. The medium size will be used for my laundry pods. And then the other small one that I bought, this will be used for my fabric scents. But that is it. Make sure I have everything. Yep. So that is it for my shopping haul. It has been a long day. I arrived at Hobby Lobby about 11:30, and I arrived home back here at my son's house at 5:30. So it's been a long day. I'm very happy with all my purchases. I did not video anything at Michael's or Gabe's, Home Goods, or Ross. My battery, for one thing, was dying, and then I did videotape Target and Hobby Lobby. We'll be seeing that right before, at the beginning of this video, or you'll be seeing it after I speak. So, whichever one, I hope you enjoy it. And if you like it, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos, I would love for you to subscribe and make sure to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I put up my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great night, and I will see you guys later. Bye.